Hi everyone, it's Edward here again, and today I will take everyone to a journey onto how you can use the Model Context Protocol, the MCP, with the hardware. So what that means is that the Model Context Protocol is like a really cool way of having the AI to use the external feature sets to have more capabilities rather than just like large language model input and output. So it really opens up a lot of like possibilities for hardware itself and also for AI actually doing like actionable tasks and sequence for you. So we'll actually first and go through of what is Model Context Protocol. So it's like today we'll also explore how you can integrate the Tuya's AI infrastructure of like Gemini and we do have like Gemini and ChatGPT as a large language model service, and how you can use that to invoke Model Context Protocol action, right? So first, I want to get things like straightened out. What is like Model Context Protocol? Probably like a lot of people you might heard of, and some people probably not. So the Model Context Protocol is more like a standardized ways of connecting the AI application with the external systems. So it enables something like having a cloud and ChatGPT to access data or access like external APIs or access external tools or workflows that you written in code, and have it to have actionable like results. So just straight out example, you might have a ticketing service, right? You can search for the tickets, you can search for the time, you can book, and you can also cancel the ticket, right? These are more standardized like API actions for the features you have. And once you wrap these like more traditional like functions calls into Model Context Protocol, into MCPs, and expose them into to the large language model, the large language model can actually help you to interact with these APIs. So today you can just ask the AI, oh, can you help me search for the tickets for tomorrow night? And the AI will actually understand your intent, and then it will go through the MCP function sets, and it will help you to book the ticket or cancel the ticket or look for a ticket. So it's a really powerful way of adding more features and adding more like actionable results to the large language model. So think of like the MCP as like a USB-C port for AI, and provide interface between the AI applications with API systems or existing systems you have. So why does the MCP matters, right? So because in recent years, like the large language model is getting really good. It can understand your intent really good. So how can you leverage this kind of capabilities and help you to actually get something done, right? So it's like it's really good for developers to transform their existing services and existing like APIs or function or feature sets they have, and integrate them into AI and agents, right? And so for end user, it also opens up a lot of like possibilities. So like booking ticket is just one of the example. There's also have like for instance, you can have the MCP servers run on your laptop, and you can expose the features of like volume up or volume down, or having music controls, or actionable results and actionable functions wrapping into the MCP. And the AI will actually, you ask the AI, oh, can you help me to skip the songs? The AI will actually use the MCP protocol to control your laptop. So it's really a really cool integration. Not only you can control stuff, you can have audio data, you can have like vision data, you can transfer image and have like a AI to understand what the image is and do actionable results with it. So it's really opens up a lot of like possibilities of agent and APIs. And in current like days of how the MCP is integrated, there's like two main ideas. One is MCP server and one is MCP client. So what Tuya offers here, we focus more on MCP servers. You expose your services to the agent. And since we host the AI capabilities, the AI applications on Tuya Cloud, so Tuya actually takes care of the MCP client side of things. So you don't actually have to worry about how the MCP client works, because it's more of like integrating the AI and the application itself. So MCP server, what it is, it's like for example, it's like a list of like things you can like wrap and standardize into a standardized like protocol interfaces. Like if you want to look for data access, for instance, you have a set of like a set of recipes you have. It's a data set, right? You can have wrap the API into what kind of dishes, what kind of region of the dishes, or what kind of ingredients it have. You can add like searchable or like query actionable queries for the recipe, and expose the search for recipe to the AI model, and the AI model will, once the user asks for recipe or anything like that, the AI will actually go through the server and get the data from your server. So it's a really powerful way of like fine-tuning data of you, or you want to have like a customized data and you don't have a ability to do like a RAG implementation of the AI agent. This is like a good way to integrate your own data to it. And there's also like some cool ways you can have like the GitHub server to have like some actionable code management for like a build-in or check-in, and you can wrap these like error login into like a MCP, and the large language model can actually process the errors or the problems. And for instance, if you ask the AI, what are most like common problems I have in the team, or what recent bugs or recent issues I have, and the MCP will actually provide those information. Some of the other application would be like a calendar or Slack. You can do deeper integrations with that. But in today's case, we'll actually go deeper of how you can use the model context protocol servers with the hardware. Yeah, so it's a demo time. So we'll go through of Tuya Open's IoT platforms and how you can set up MCP server connection with the hardware and on the cloud itself. And so the main technical structure, I already gone through this a lot. So we do have like MCP host and client and server. So this is where all the developers should care more and focus more on. It's like having backend, you provide the data services or APIs or control custom APIs to the service as a server, and then the Tuya cloud platform will connect to that server and make requests. So how you can host your own servers? It's actually quite easy. There's like a architecture called Fast MCP, and this one is like a more standardized way of like a Python implementation of wrapping your features and functions into model context protocol. It comes with like a lot of like different languages. If you familiar with C, C++, or if you're familiar with the Python or Golang, you can implement your own MCP into that. But Tuya do have like SDK that's already integrated for you to use. It comes with Golang and Python, two form factors, two languages you can choose from, and then it's a really fast and easy way to integrate. You just follow through the prerequisite of the MCP, which we will go through later, and then how set up the Tuya platform, and then just clone this GitHub SDK, and then you install the dependencies and source and environment variables, and you can actually run the quick start project. And the usage of the SDK, you will have the endpoint and access ID and secret key. It's just don't expose your own personal and secret key. And we just walk through the code base and demonstrate how you can integrate onto the Tuya cloud. Yeah. So so it's a step. So just go, if you don't have a Tuya developer account, you can go ahead and create that, and then you just ensure all your Python dependency works or Golang dependency works. For this demonstration, we'll use the Python, and then you will find the access ID, access secret key, and device endpoint on the Tuya platform. So once you set up on the Tuya cloud, you can get those credentials on the Tuya platform, and then you will put the credentials onto your servers. So if you host it on your own personal computer, it's good. If you have a server, you can also host it on there. And yeah. And this is just a quick one pager for how you can set it up. And later we'll share this this web page for you to reference. But everything is like similar. It's identical with things with the steps you can find in the README and in the project directory. So onto the Tuya Cloud. Tuya Cloud integrations comes with a lot of advantages that you can integrate the model context protocol into different AI models and different hardware systems. So it's really simple to deploy, and we do have global deployment. So whether you have like data centers or data that will be compliant or to compliant to the regional regulations, we do have that, and it's deployable. You can deploy your own servers, and our server corresponding servers will have regulated requests to the server. And the secure connection, we ensure all the credentials and confidentials and the encryptions are secure between the connections between the Tuya Platform cloud and then the MCP servers that you own. And all in all, it just opens up a lot of possibility of how you can integrate the model context protocol with agents and the Internet of Things, and having that capability to hardware, it's really fascinating. So so we'll go through of the platform first, the Tuya Cloud first. So if you go to tuya.com, there's a developer platform. You can go into your developer platform. So this is like the main page. We'll go ahead and to the product page and create a product. And for our use case, we'll do the AI toy. So this one is like the AI toy is it's like more generic application and product we have. So you can just quickly integrate large language model, voice, and vision integrations into this product. just create a model context protocol product, and this is the data points that the product will offer. Okay, and we'll go through the where is it? The AI functions. So AI functions is like what kind of agent you want to attach to the device. So we can go ahead and create AI agent onto the device. So I'll just choose from the template. These are the templates we have, and then we can go through the details. So the agent is deployable onto different servers, and it's compliant to the regulatory data safety. And so if you're working in the Western in the States, you can deploy them onto your in your data centers, and the models will choose correspondingly. Like in the US, it will be using like ChatGPT as the large language model, and you can develop a new version for it. So this is like the page for you to create custom prompts for your hardware devices. And to add the model context protocol, you will go ahead and add a plugin. It's like an additional add-on feature for it. And there's like a wide set of like skills. Like it can check the weather. It can have the large language model to check the weather, or set a reminder. Use the large language model to do web search, and to do like device control or multimedia control of the device itself. So it's like a add-on for the AI skills and features. And right here, there's like an MCP service. Currently, we only offer one MCP service for now, but you can always like add your own custom MCP service to it. So for this example, like if you add the Google Map like MCP service, it can actually ask for directions of driving, or you can search for places and ask for directions. So this is like I just mentioned, like how the AI is integrating with standardized APIs. So right here you can add your custom services, and I can add a custom MCP. For this, I just choose a random image just for now. So this is like the page for how you can integrate the MCP and get your credentials. So you can choose your data centers accordingly. Just choose one for your region. You show on the general Western American data center. Yeah, go ahead. So if you open this, there will be a secret key and endpoint. All the credentials is in here. And for demonstration purposes, I will not like open this, but you can find all your credentials in there. Yeah, so just save those credentials for later. And once you have your own MCP custom servers set up in the Python, in the SDK we just mentioned, and then if you run the server, you check the status of the service. It will fetch for all the skill sets the service provide, and if it's successful, it will be online and connected. Yeah, and this is like the good way of how you can add your own custom MCPs. Once that's added, you will go ahead and release the product. Just ensure, go through, this is just the to-do tasks. Just resolve the task that is like must to be done before publishing the the product. And once you finish creating your own MCP product, there's like a product ID key. And we did mention this like in previous tutorials. Just have this PID to add it onto your source code of your device. So the device will actually come and look for this product when it's like connected to the cloud. And so this is like the reference product ID for this feature to work onto your device. So if you look at the code base, Tuya open, apps, Tuya.ai, your chatbot, include so Tuya config has all the credentials. So just replace this product ID key over here, and then you just rebuild the project and then flash it onto your device. So once the device is connected to the cloud, it will just use the product and use the MCP. So you do the voice interaction with your hardware, and then it will just go through and query the MCP APIs and model context protocol. So we'll go ahead and come back to the Tuya MCP SDK. Once you obtain the keys from the platform, you can go ahead and have the SDK initialized with your endpoint as access ID and secret key, and you don't have to change the endpoint, but just update those to your own credentials, and you just run the Python project. So if we go to the actual code base of the SDK itself, there's like a quick start guide you can follow through, and then the model context protocol is right over here. You have source. You don't really have to be too worried about all the source code. You just it's really quite simple to integrate. Like this example over here, you have like a quick start. No, it's actually the quick start here. And then you update the credentials over here, and then it will host a service and then connect to the endpoint. And once it's like started on the platform side, you can start and run and check if your MCP server is started and available. And these are just some helper classes, helper functions to start and stop the server. And the actual implementation of the MCP server, it's the syntax is like this. It's like this. So you can initialize, and then you can register the tools. So there's some APIs I want to expose to the large language model. Like this one is like you can have the AI, oh, can you help me to take a picture? And then once you request it onto the hardware device, the large language model on the Tuya cloud will actually come to your MCP protocol to make this function call. So it will actually go there, take a picture, and save it, and it's just like that. You can just like save it onto your laptop, or you can upload it to somewhere and have it to accessible again for the device to show. You can return address and process the address on the device, and the device can actually show the picture. So this kind of like application can actually just opens a lot of like possibilities for the large language model to do some actionable results for you. These are just some code for grabbing the the image. There's also like some endpoints and function calls for the AI to use. This is more like a syntax. It's like you define it as like an app tool. You define the function, and you kind of define the attributes. What the description of the API offers. This is where whenever you request for the large language model, the large language model will actually try and understand all the APIs you have. It's based on your descriptions. So this is actually quite matters a lot. So if you really need to dig into your description of how your exposed like API it's defined, and it's how it's like presented to the large language model. If it's like a really bad function name or really bad description, it will just really mess up your AI requests. So just make sure like if you're creating a custom function, your name and your description, it really matters, and what kind of attribute, how you define the attribute really matters, because it really the large language model is really dynamic. It's the only way that it will have any understanding of how the function or the function is being used. So like this one is like view photo, and there's also like play music. So you can use the device and then ask for playing the music. Large language model will call this play music, and it will play the music on your laptop. And stop music. Yeah, and start server. So yeah, this is just a really fun way to open up a lot of features that you can integrate with your hardware. Just for another example, like you can have another AI servers in like implemented on your server on your laptop, and then maybe you have like image generation, image like generative AI image, and then you can have like an input as like a text, and then output as like image or a link to the image, and then you can just have generative image for your hardware. So it's a really cool way to have like a third party or external API for the servers. Yeah. So just go ahead. You can go ahead and download the MCP SDK from the Tuya's repository, and then just play around, create some of the model context protocol, and it should be like really fun and really joyful to play around with. And for the later this PowerPoint and this website will be shared to you, and there's more the steps we just went through of how you can use standard MCP servers, or how you can create your own. We actually just went through this. So like this one over here, like added data centers. When the data centers is added, all the credentials will be here. And once you start the server, and it will opens up all the parameters names that the large language model can use, and the parameter description that you written in the Python, right? So the AI will understand what this API does, and it will just call whenever it's suited. And then this one is just like adding the MCP server to your agent, and it's just like adding the skill sets to it. Yeah. And that is all for today's share, and it's just a really cool and really a good way to open up a lot of possibilities for the AI hardware to have more capability to control the hardware. Wrap your hardware interfaces, wrap your hardware actions into model context protocol servers, and have the AI to just use it. For example, like you can just create your hardware often and wrap your temperature, wrap your temperature, your timer into MCP interfaces, into MCP functions, if you ask for the T5 AI board, can you help me to set a good cooking oven recipe for a pizza? The AI will understand your intent and then just use the oven API to control the actual hardware, to heat up the hardware, to set up the timer. So all in all, it's a really cool way to control the hardware, and you just go ahead and enjoy the MCP protocol. And if you have any questions, leave the comments down below. And we do also have a Discord channel. If you have any question, you can just feel free to go up there. We do have the engineers up there to answer all of your questions. And it's a community, so if you have any questions, there's a lot of community developers to help each other out, to share any more ideas. So yeah, have fun. And that's all for today. Thank you very much. I'm Edward. Thank you.